Well, after the rain last night, and then again it looked like there was a chance of rain this evening, so I've come to Muddy Pool Hyde, which is a proper room here. I wanted to try Big Pool because that was the area we were mostly planning to try to get the civets to come to, but they still seem to prefer to come to Muddy Pool and actually spend quite a lot of time here hunting for frogs and other animals around the pool. The trouble with the hide here is it's very close to the pool because it was really designed as a hide for bird watching and bird photography. Nonetheless, I'm gonna give it a go. I've got my lights set up outside, 2 studio lights, and I've got a remote control here with me in the hide. I've got those lights set to 25% power, so if anything comes I can turn them on and just see what happens. If those animals stay, if it's one of the civets and they stay at the pool and they're not disturbed by the lights, I can use the remote control to gradually increase the power, and all of that time I'll hit the record button already, get that ready going. But then within a few seconds I'll be up to 100% power, and that's just enough to be able to film wide open on f4, 60 frames a second, and I think about 25,600 ISO. But even that kind of high ISO these days is not bad quality, and it's a lot better than getting nothing. I just want to get a record of these civets here. So it's 6:45 now, and I've known them to come here just after 7, so I'll stop recording now and just sit and wait. And here at exactly 11 p.m, the new kit that we have called Answer. She is the daughter of the resident adult female that we have called Question Mark, from the pattern of dots on her skin. This may be the very first film ever recorded in the wild of this elusive and beautiful species through a camera other than a trail or remote camera. Here at Hoikiang Nature Park on the 17th of February 2026. I was amazed that she didn't flinch when I turned the lights on. But something seems to have spooked her now, though only for a moment. And then she comes back again. At this point, I would like to say a very big thank you to our supporters through the Buy Me a Coffee page, whose support is so important to the work that we do here. Just feast your eyes on the fruits of our collective efforts. Well, how incredible was that? At last, I have seen with my own eyes a large spotted civet, and got a little bit of film as well. And she didn't seem to be too bothered by the lights. Obviously she ran out one time then, but came back again to eat a little bit more, and then she'd had enough and went out. And I've waited about another 15-20 minutes and she hasn't come back. I put the lights off to see whether she would then come back in, but she didn't. But I'm really encouraged by that, the fact that she came in, and then when I turned the lights on, she kept coming and dug up something there in the soil to eat. That's absolutely fantastic. My initial target was to wait until, or deadline was 10 p.m. I got in here about 6, but when 10 passed, I thought, okay, just give it another hour. And I just looked at the
the time. It was 6 minutes to 11. Okay, 6 more minutes, because I'm getting pretty hungry, actually. My tummy's rumbling away. I've got half a tin of beans and a slice of bread waiting for me in the fridge. And within a minute of that, I heard footsteps coming down the hill, and they're clearly just making a beeline for the pool. Fantastic. Really, really pleased with that.
The next night I sat from 6 until 11 p.m. again, but without success. And then the following night, the 19th, I was again rewarded with a brief glimpse of little Answer in the pool, as we have seen her with her mother, many times before on the trail camera images.